Hey guys, Will here from Hairguard. In this video, I want to share my hair story and why I created Hairguard, how it happened, and how it all started. So I think it was back in school, I was about 17 years old, and I remember my friend telling me that I had a receding hairline, and I didn't even know what that meant at the time, so I had to go and look it up. I think I asked my mum what is receding hairline, and basically I found out, and I was pretty embarrassed at that point. I was like, damn, I'm 17 years old. How is my hairline receding already? Doesn't this happen to like 40-year-olds? So that was a bit of a shock. And when you're that young and you start losing hair and your hair's coming out on your clothes and on your pillow and stuff, and it's like your dog's molting, it's pretty upsetting and it's pretty embarrassing and it's pretty heartbreaking. It sucks basically. So I didn't really know too much about hair loss then, and it kind of just continued. And by the time I was 24, 25, I'd lost a lot more hair. My hair was looking pretty bad. I had a huge receding hairline. Whenever the wind blowed, I was scared. I was worried about my receding hairline showing, and it kind of sucked. It was not a good thing. I felt like it was hard to talk to girls because, like, I'd lost my hair already. So it was around that time when I was 24, 25, I started to look into what are the options? What can stop this getting worse? Because if I don't do anything now, this is definitely going to get worse. This is male pattern baldness. It just keeps going back and back and back. And this is making me look older than I am, you know? With this hairline, I look like I'm 35 or 40, but I'm actually 25. I can't even grow a beard yet, but my hairline's already receding. So that kind of started me off on this journey to see what can I do about this. And obviously a few of the main options came up first: minoxidil, finasteride. But to me, I really felt like this was not something that should be happening to me. So why should I be fixing it with this powerful drug, you know, finasteride, blocking my hormones? I'm only 24, 25. Do I really want to block my hormones at this age? You know, blocking DHT, is this going to mess with my sexual functions? Anyway, I had some bad advice that I should choose finasteride, and I did. I used finasteride, and for a couple of months, I was trying it. I didn't notice too much. There weren't really any immediate side effects. But then one night I get home, meet my girlfriend and spend the night together. And basically it's an embarrassing story to tell, but after we had sex, I looked in the am I telling this story? So I think it was about 2 months in. Didn't really have any particularly bad side effects at that point, but you know, there was one thing that really stood out, and I've never actually told this on camera, but you know, I feel like it's the right place to share it. So basically, one night I came home, met up with my girlfriend, and we slept together. And you know, it's kind of a bit of an embarrassing story to tell, but I think everyone needs to hear it. That night when we finished, I actually looked down at the condom and realized there was basically nothing in it. And I actually thought that the condom had broken. And I asked her, has the condom broken? And she said no. We both looked at it, it hadn't broken, and yet there was nothing in there. So I was like, what the hell is going on? There's nothing in this. And I didn't actually think too much of it at the time. I was just like, well, it happens, don't know. Later on, a couple of days, I had a bit of this epiphany that this was probably actually related to taking finasteride. This had caused some sexual dysfunction, and that was actually the last day that I ever took it, because I was like, hell no, I'm not doing this again. I'd rather be bald than have these kind of problems. Moving on, I thought that this hair loss problem, I've got to find a way to fix it. And I thought back to my university days. I studied chemical engineering at university. I have a master's degree in chemical engineering. So I thought, look, we can do anything. You know, these scientists are creating amazing things. Why can't we fix hair loss? So I started writing about all the research that I was reading, creating blogs and articles and seeing if other people had found the same thing. and really diving into all the papers and the studies to see, was there something that worked instead of finasteride and instead of minoxidil. And what we kind of found was, yes, there were these studies that were coming out. They were new. They weren't really out in the mainstream yet, but they showed that, yes, it was possible that hair can, you can stop losing your hair, you can stabilize it, and then you may even be able to regrow some of that lost hair. Probably not all of it, we're still in that process, but you can definitely stabilize the hair loss. And that was a pretty big point for me at the time. I was thinking, I'm losing all this hair at the moment. I can see it coming off month by month. My hair's getting thinner, it's getting further back. If I can just stop this happening, I'll be super happy. I wasn't even particularly concerned about regrowing at that point. So that's when we created Hairguard. I created it. To start with, it was originally called Hair Loss Revolution. And when we changed that into Hairguard, I started creating my own products, basically. I was looking around on the market, seeing, is there anything else that I can use that's natural? It doesn't have these harmful ingredients in it, yet it's also got the proven ingredients. It's got research back, study back, peer-reviewed, evidence-based ingredients that I can put into this. So me and my brother, we started making our own products. We're completely unhappy with what was out there. So I asked him to come and help me. He's got, a background in chemistry, a degree in chemistry. And together we started making these products. We started with a topical product. And, to be honest, to start with, it wasn't really helping. We put some, we tried lots of different variations and combinations, but no results at that point. We kept at it. We kept looking at the studies. We asked friends to try our products, and we kept improving it. And slowly I realized I wasn't losing so much hair. Each month, it was starting to look a bit thicker. And then we thought, okay, well, this is just a topical product. Let's add more products. Let's see what else we can do. We started doing scalp massages, reducing the scalp tension. And we were looking at different shampoos and seeing these shampoos, they're just full of these gross ingredients. They make the shampoo foam, they make it smell nice, and it has a nice texture, but are these ingredients really helping our hair grow? And I was like, I don't want to use this shampoo anymore. Let's make our own shampoo. Let's just use the best ingredients that we can find. Forget all that other stuff. I don't care about the smell. I don't care about the foam. I don't care about the texture. I don't care if it looks gross, smells gross. Let's just get in the shampoo everything that makes hair grow. And let's test that. Let's see how our hair feels afterwards. Does it still clean? Does it smell all right afterwards? But let's focus on ingredients rather than appearances. And so we created the Hairguard shampoo, and we used a lot of good ingredients in that. We used oleuropein, apple cider vinegar, basically everything that helps rather than hurts your hair. With my hair regrowth story, that was adding to it. That was making the hair grow back and get thicker. And I was kind of thinking, wow, this is amazing. Previously on the blog, we had just been telling people, look, this is how you make it yourself. You mix these ingredients, don't use off-the-shelf shampoos, make it yourself. And people kind of asking us, well, okay, that's great, but I don't want to have to buy these random, ingredients that are really hard to find, these random extracts, and mix it myself. Can you guys just provide it for us? And we thought, okay, yeah, let's provide it for you guys and see if you guys get the same good results that I've got and my friends have got. So that's when we started selling the Hairguard products on our website. And that's when things really took off, because we started realizing this is actually working for other people as well. It's not just me. So at this point now, we kind of have a really good suite of products, and these work great in combination. We have the scalp elixir, the shampoo. I talked about those before. We also have the supplement with, stress reducing herbs like ashwagandha, as well as covering all your bases in terms of nutritional deficiencies. We also have the hair biotic, which I'm really proud of. There's nothing else like this available. we've got the 6 best hair, probiotics that improve hair health, and we've put all of those into one capsule, so you can get the benefits of these 6 different strains of probiotic all in one capsule, which is just basically impossible if you try and do it yourself. So the Grow Band has turned into one of our most popular products. Even though it's controversial, I understand why, but it's popular because it works so well. It helps reduce scalp tension, and you can see from the pattern of hair loss that scalp tension is really what causes this pattern, and the Grow Band helps reverse that. It reduces the scalp tension, it boosts blood flow, and it helps block DHT via the increased oxygen, flowing to the hair follicles. So this suite of product, that's really what's helped me stop losing hair and regrow a certain amount of hair. So my hair looks a lot better now. It's crazy the difference. 4 years ago, I was so worried about how my hair looked. I was really worried about getting older and how much worse it would look. I mean, what point would I just have to shave it off and, just try and look like Jason Statham or whatever? Probably not going to work the way I look, but it's just such a relief that every day I'm not worrying about losing more hairs. I wake up in the morning, there's basically no hairs on the pillow, whereas, 5 years ago, there was a ton of hairs on the pillow coming out in the shower. It was just such a worry. And then it was also such a worry that my only option was Finasteride. But with this approach, the lifestyle stuff, the products that actually work, they're designed by us, by our team. It all works together. Yes, it's a bit more work. It's not just popping a pill and expecting your hair to grow. The side effects of this approach are you're more healthy, you have more energy, your skin is better, and your hair is better as well. This is the way your hair should grow. It shouldn't be growing because you're taking a hormone blocking pill. I feel like this is the way to do it. So guys, this is the first time I've really told my whole story on camera. It's pretty hard to do, actually. This is quite an embarrassing thing to talk about for anyone. Like, I understand hair loss is it's embarrassing. We want to keep it to ourselves. But I want to tell you guys, my story and how it's worked for me. And my hope is that I'll just help you on your journey. I wish I'd had someone to give me this advice 5 years ago. What I encourage you to do now is just leave me a comment down below this video. I'll respond to all the comments personally. Yeah, there's going to be some criticism, some skepticism. That's good. I appreciate all the skepticism. That's fine. So don't forget to ask me a question in the comments below. I'm going to respond to everything personally. Everything's welcome. Criticism, skepticism, appreciation, whatever your thoughts and feelings are, leave it in the comment box below. And thank you so much for watching this video. It was really hard for me to make, but I'm glad that I'm getting it out there, and I'm really hoping it's going to help other people with their hair journey, taking some of that worry away from losing your hair, because I know how much it sucks. It really does suck. And if I can help you stop all that worry and just feel kind of happy about your hair and not worried about it all the time, that would be awesome. Thanks.